Today's morning show is being brought to you by
At Golden Nugget Laughlin. Experience a new kind of reward. Sign up for the 24 Karat Select Club today.
And good Tuesday morning to you all. Hope you had a nice, enjoyable Veterans Day weekend. And there were plenty of events around the tri-state to commemorate Veterans Day, of course. And we hope that you all got a chance to get out and celebrate the day and have a nice weekend. And it's funny because I hear music playing in the background right now. And smiles. Anyway, we hope that you are tuning in for football because we do have that today. And I know we're going to get to this in a few minutes, but did you see Monday Night Football last night? Oh my God, that game was absolutely incredible. Not too many happy people. I hear some groans back there. Not too many happy people here with the outcome.
I was stunned. I was watching it with Gramps. It was an interesting game right to the last 6 seconds when they had I don't even know what the term was. Go for another 10 minutes.
Overtime?
Overtime, yes.
Yeah. And a lot of people thought it was going to end in a tie. And all right, I'll just come out and say this. I like the 49ers a lot this year. I do. I've never once rooted for the Seattle Seahawks ever. I don't believe ever. Last night I was because, as you know, my Patriots are 8-1. They're no longer undefeated, so we can't have anybody who's undefeated, right? And I figured a tie, they would still be undefeated. So they can lose one game. Come on. The Niners can lose one game. You can't have Garoppolo better than Tom Brady while Tom Brady's still playing. That's just my take on it. All right.
Ooh, clean.
It was just fantastic. Did you watch it, Chad?
I watched parts of it, but I was opposite of you. I was like, come on, my uncle, he's like a die-hard 49ers fan and has always been, no matter how bad they've done. And so I was really rooting for them for his sake.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was great, though. I mean, you could not have asked for more excitement than that.
No, and I couldn't, I didn't watch it until somebody messaged us.
Yeah.
And said, hey, are you guys watching? And then I was like, well, hey, what about me? I could be watching.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Did you have a nice weekend?
I did. I did a lot of painting, and my dresser's almost finished.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm doing the glaze on top now.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to do like a couple layers of the glaze, and then I'm going to do more paint so it gives it like a three-dimensional look.
Oh, well, we'll certainly look forward to seeing that.
I'm actually very proud of it right now.
You should be. Okay, good morning. We already saw you once, Chris. How are you?
Oh, you did? Oh, yeah. Good morning.
How was your weekend?
Well, it was pretty good. Hung out with some friends. Went out to, didn't go out in the river. The dogs went out to the river, so yeah, that was a mess. But yeah, it was pretty good.
The dogs went out to the river?
Yeah, my friend's dogs. They like running around and laying in it for no reason.
Oh, well. I'm glad you had a nice weekend then, nonetheless. How about you, Joe?
Oh, I had a good weekend, too. I rewatched the first Terminator movie.
Oh, you did?
Wait, like Terminator?
Just the first one. Yeah, Terminator.
Wow, we should do a marathon.
Ooh, yes. Live stream it and everything,
No.
too.
No, not at all.
No? Oh.
No.
Well, folks, I will be watching a Terminator marathon very soon.
Oh, good for you. So we have a lot to get to today. Of course, we have tri-state news, and, of course, there was that a horrific deadly motorcycle crash on 163 on Sunday afternoon, and we will be telling you more about that. And I'm hearing there was a fire in Mojave Valley where a man was critically injured on Saturday night as well. And unfortunately, we couldn't get any additional information on that story, but we do have updated information on the crash, of course, and all of the other tri-state news. And we have High School Sports Spotlight, and we have Pet Watch, and we have football. Yes. I hate to break it to you, but nobody really did that good this week, did they? No? No?
No.
This is the wrong sheet. This is the right sheet.
Here we go.
Oh, fans, I'm sorry. You really didn't do that great this
Doesn't
week.
she sound so sorry, guys?
Yeah, I know. My heart is bleeding.
I saw that. I saw that when I was doing those. When I was putting those together Sunday night, I was like, "Wait, whoa! This is a first for the
It
fans."
is. I know. I
But-
know.
Did we know? We saw the results. It was a tough week.
It was a
General,
surprising week.
There we go.
You know what happened? This was the week that every week I said somebody was going to have a great game. This is going to be the game that they're going to do it. And of course, this was also the game that most of the games that I just had it and said, no, I'm not going to go with it. But look at Miami, for instance.
The underdog
Yeah.
teams.
So, hey, it happens. But
Shoot.
you know what? Do you want to just get into football, because we have a lot to get to anyway? Should we do that?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right. And our NFL football picks are brought to you, as always, by Bikini Bay Bar and Nightclub right here in Laughlin. Okay, so let's take a look at Week 10. Can you believe it? Can you believe that we are entering into Week 11 of the
can't.
football
No, that's
season?
ridiculous. I can't believe how fast time is going.
I know. I feel like it just started.
Like last week.
Right.
I mean, aside from the rough weeks, those felt long, but
True. But I mean, we're in the holiday season now, too.
isn't that crazy?
It is really crazy.
Oh,
Alrighty. Okay. Well, this was a shocker to me, anyway. The
Yeah.
Bills and the Browns. Oh, I thought we all went with the Bills. No, we have a winner. I'm just seeing. Chris, you went with the Browns.
I think he changed his.
Yeah, don't you remember everybody being on the losing side, Chad?
Now
That's
you're
what I
gonna
think.
Yeah, I
have
remember
viewers.
that.
You know that's funny because viewers are gonna go check
I know,
Friday's
go
show
back
right
and
now.
Oh,
I'm with you, viewers. I'm a little
Painful,
skeptical on this.
No, 25% went with me.
Oh, and Lynn.
They
Yeah.
had faith in the Browns still, I mean.
I know.
good.
I got excited when the Bills came back, and this was a last-minute thing, right? Where the Browns defeated them. They didn't go to overtime, right? But it was like the last play of the game, field goal type of thing, right?
Oh,
believe
yeah, no,
so.
yeah.
I believe
they
so.
would pick one up, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was the case. But anyway, yeah, we lost, most of us there. But good for you, Chris and Lynn. All right.
Moving on.
Moving on. Now, this was, if the Bengals had ever pulled this one out, I don't
Would've
know what I would've
quit?
done. Yeah.
No more football.
That would have been it for me. Of course, the Ravens coming off their whooping of the New England Patriots last week. They took on the hapless Bengals. And here's what happened.
And that's why they're the Bengals.
Yeah.
Bengals.
The Bengals, right?
Bengals, yeah.
Bengals.
It's like the only safe pick.
Oh, and surprisingly, Bikini Bay and Professor took the long shot there, and as did 15.6% of you fans out there. Well, the Ravens look good.
I just saw this next game. I can't believe the result.
I know this is very disappointing
I mean,
Why didn't we?
I mean, I'm not too disappointed.
for
We
most of
could
us.
believe in the Dolphins now, huh?
No, just that one game.
Last week I believed
I don't
in
know,
them
last
too
week,
and won.
though, yeah.
Yeah.
They're coming out of the
No,
ground.
I don't count on them
Really?
winning
You don't think
any.
so?
Anymore? All right,
No,
all right.
they're not going to the playoffs, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm putting money on them next week.
All right. Okay, I don't know who they're playing, but
Yes,
maybe
sir.
I'll pick that game out, Chris, just for you.
Awesome.
All right. So, as you can see, Chad and the professor went with the long shot, and in this case, it paid off. But for the rest of us, the Colts disappointed us.
And a huge chunk of the fans.
Yep. Now, this game was also one of those games that, this was Sunday Night Football, and I don't know if you watched it, if any of you watched this game.
No, I was one of those.
It was a very exciting game. It was very thrilling, and of course it came down to the last possession, and what happened? Look at that.
Boo.
Chris, you're so smart. You're so wise.
This was just a lucky week.
And Bikini Bay, too, going with the Vikings. And, you know, I actually really contemplated this for a while in my head. And for whatever reason, I thought they were playing in Minnesota. So I was horrified to see they were playing in Dallas when the game started.
No.
Yes.
Damn.
And I don't know, but Kirk Cousins had himself a night. He really did. They said he had to have, you know, an on-point game, and he did. If you watch this, he was great. So, okay. Cards and the Bucks. Every
Yeah.
single time, I'm going to repeat this, every single time I pick the Arizona Cardinals, they have lost, and they did not let me down again. In
I know,
keeping with that
right?
streak. So,
But they did.
Another close game, though.
yes, it was. It
Yeah,
was.
because look, the fans are split.
Yeah, and it was a close game. And it's funny because I was talking to my mom about this, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe you would have picked the Cardinals." Like, what?
Yeah, why would you?
Yeah,
I mean,
Yeah,
I mean,
I don't know. But of course I would have picked the Bucks. No, I think the Cards had a better record, didn't they, than the Bucks? They're only like 2-6, I think the Bucks were.
I
So-
think you're absolutely right. Yeah,
But-
the Buccaneers weren't doing great at all. They
No.
Yeah.
so
No.
it's a fair, like, 50-50
So anyway,
game, yeah.
I mean, we're fairly split there, and oh well.
Talk about fairly split.
Oh no, I don't.
Yeah,
like
this one was a horrible one, too.
This, I know. So Sam Darnold for the New York Jets finally stopped seeing ghosts. That's what it is. The ghosts went away
Huh.
at the expense of the New York Giants. But I guess he had to be home, you know. As we said, you couldn't lose with this one. It's a home game for both, really, you know. So here's what happened. We all lost. Ladies and gentlemen, every one of us, except for the 25% of you fans out there who did pick the
Jets.
gang green. Yeah. Oh, well.
Gangrene.
Gang- yeah, yeah. That's what they call them. Alrighty.
Ooh,
Panthers and the Packers.
this one was decisive, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the majority of us went with Aaron Rodgers and company. But 25% of the fans and Bikini Bay had to take the loss on this one. So, you know, they're talking a lot about what's going to happen come playoff season, and they're saying, oh, well, the Packers and the Saints, and then the Saints were demolished this weekend by the Atlanta Falcons.
I know. I couldn't believe that. That was
Oh,
surprising. Like,
yeah, that
in
was
a
just
million
an
years, I wouldn't have
awful
picked the Falcons over the Saints, and for them to triumph, that's
Yeah,
ugh.
it was pretty disastrous. So now everybody last night was saying the Seahawks haven't been given too much credit lately, and I don't know. They look good.
Yeah, they're one of
That's
my
going to be a
teams.
Can I
I
just
mean-
say this real quick? I'm looking at the standings, and you were correct. Now they're even as far as the
Wins.
Buccaneers and the Cardinals went. They were even. They're now even, but
But the Cards have it to tie.
okay. But looking at the Panthers, I'm sorry, at the Saints and the Falcons. Their Falcons were 2-7,
2-7.
and 7-2 for the Saints, and then they whooped them.
Yes, they did.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess they woke up.
Well, again, that is one of the teams, and I went with them several times when we picked them because they have the pieces there. They have an amazing quarterback in Matt Ryan. They have a great receiver in Julio Jones. They do have the pieces there, but
It's getting all the parts and pieces to work together
Right.
properly. I get it.
Same with Detroit, same with a lot of these teams. And now I think Oakland has kind of found their groove a little bit.
Good.
So we'll see.
Just
All
in
right.
time for a move, right?
Oh, we did not. Yes, we
Yes,
did.
we did.
Wow.
And no 6. I could not find 6 and 1.
Well,
or no.
Samuel and Peach Springs, kudos to
Congratulations.
Good
You
calls,
picked
good
it.
calls.
you. Wow.
Nailed it. Yeah.
That
We were going to move on because we just assumed.
I
that
know.
was
We're
done.
like, oh, the fans. None of us did any good here. So okay, all right. You can see that none of us, except for Sam and Peach Springs, did well apparently. So
Good thing none of us were gambling on this, right?
now let's see if the standings, did they change any?
Oh my gosh.
Oh wow.
Wow. Really a head-to-head on this one, Tara.
We're gonna have to have some long shot moves here, Joe, to overtake you. I think.
Ooh.
I went up 1 though.
I got to get my groove on. That's what I'm saying.
Well, it's tightened up between with everybody. Everybody's still in it.
Yeah. True.
Although we're in week 11.
There's what, 17 weeks?
Yep.
Is that including the
Well,
playoffs and?
there are 16 games, so
Oh, okay.
16 for each. Yeah. All right. Okay. Oh, the Bears and the Rams. Well, I can tell you that
Oh, boy.
everybody was talking about how disappointing the Bears were this season, and I don't know. They're at the Rams, right? Yes. Oh, Chris,
What? You got my game.
for you, I did.
Oh,
The Bills at the Dolphins.
Oof.
Oh God.
now you got to pick the Dolphins.
Oh, the Falcons at the Panthers.
Uh-oh, that's a tough one now.
Battle
I
of
like
the
that.
NFC South. Hey, by the way, did you see that Dallas, who, if the playoffs were to happen today, Dallas would be going with the 5-5 record?
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, crazy nonsense, huh? 5-4 record.
Was never really been sure how they pick the teams that go to the playoffs. Like, what is it? Just how many teams don't go to the playoffs? I guess is what I'm asking.
Oh, well, you only take the leader of each division. You take the person who
Gotcha,
wins
okay.
each division, their regular season title, and then there are 2 wild card spots.
Gotcha.
So the best 2 teams will get that first week of playoffs a bye. They won't have to play the 1 and 2 seed.
Okay.
So then the 3 and 4 seed will play the wild card teams, which would be the 5 and 6 teams.
Okay.
So then the winners of those would face each other in the semis the next weekend. The
Gotcha.
conference, not the conference. Yeah, conference finals.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm on the same page
Yeah.
now.
All right. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the pick.
That's okay. I just knocked everything out anyway. Oh gosh. The Cardinals at the 49ers. I know where I'm going with that one.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm going to throw these back in here so you don't think I was cheating.
Okay, tell me, did you have?
I don't know. The Bengals at the Raiders.
Oof.
Okay.
Oh no.
The Cowboys at the Lions.
Cowboys Lions.
How many is that? 6?
Okay. Final pick.
Okay.
Make this one good. This one's gonna save the fans. No, kidding.
This one is going to make or break a lot of people.
Uh-oh. Seahawks
The
are-
Texans at the Ravens.
Ooh.
Mark my words, ladies and gentlemen, both of these teams will be in the AFC playoffs. They might be giving the Patriots a run for their money as a conference favorite there. So, okay, so you have all of the games, right? We have them all 7?
Yep.
All right, and those will be live for you in just about a couple of hours?
Yeah.
Right? All right, okay. And now, of course, our football picks, once again, are brought to you by Bikini Bay. And we are going to move right along here and head into Pet Watch. Could we do that, please?
Yes.
And Pet Watch is brought to you by Keepers of the Wild. Now, you might remember last week we gave you a little look-see-peek-see inside of Keepers, and that was just skimming the surface of what they
Barely.
have there. And, I mean, again, it's such a great place for you to visit, take your family, take the kids, just take yourselves.
And they
Do
have
yourself
such
a favor.
love for the animals there.
They really, really do. So many, they're all rescues, really. I mean, from horrific circus acts and crazy homes and people who thought they could keep tigers as pets. Not Mike Tyson's tiger. I don't think they have his, though. Yeah, I don't think they do. I think that was a stunt tiger they had in The Hangover, right?
Oh, you don't think it was a real one? I was just totally
That was a
wondering
good
that.
movie.
I was like, I wonder if it was really his.
Maybe, I don't know. All right, and our first pet, oh my goodness gracious, look at this little kitty right here. This is a 1-year-old male, and his name is Clinton, and he was found near Riverfront Drive, and he's a medium hair orange tabby, as you can see, and he looks like he has plenty of love to give and loves to receive love. Look at that.
Yeah, he was a ham. Right here we have a domestic short-haired black cat. He is 4 years old and has been available since October 23rd.
Oh,
And pudgy little cheeks, I swear. I just wanted to pinch them.
beautiful, beautiful kitty right there. And of course, the shelter is just too full of beautiful animals that need loving homes. So if you have room in your hearts and in your homes, please head over there and pick up your new best friend. And once again, our Pet Watch is being brought to you by Keepers of the Wild in Valentine, Arizona. And now we are going to take a look at the weather.
Yay.
Will you please?
Alrighty, yesterday the official high in Laughlin and Bullhead City was 78 degrees. We got up to 72 in Kingman, and Searchlight reached 69 degrees. This morning, we had a low in the Laughlin Bullhead area of 55 degrees. Looking over at Las Vegas, we have a high today of 73, 60 in Flagstaff, 80 in Phoenix, 77 in Los Angeles, and today, Laughlin and Bullhead City will reach 80 degrees. A nice, beautiful 80 degrees. Over in Mesquite, we're looking at a high of 73, 69 in Searchlight and Prescott. Lake Havasu City will reach 80 degrees, and Kingman will get up to 73. And it looks like it's just going to be clear of rain or snow or anything for the next, for the rest of today anyway. Maybe we'll get some rain in a couple of days, but who knows.
Pretty weather.
Beautiful weather, especially for November.
Yes, and especially what they're dealing with in the Midwest and East Coast. We'll talk about that later, but we are going to head into a quick break, and we will be back with High School Sports Spotlight, followed by Tri-State News. Don't go anywhere.
Today's morning show is brought to you by Hospice Compasses.
At the heart of who we are stands compassion, integrity, and excellence. Call Hospice Compasses for more information.
Cheeseburgers to check engine lights. Sundays to steering fluid. Birthday cakes to brake pads. For all your everyday needs, Co-op Connections is the one card that does it all.
Don't let your kids go home to an empty house. The Boys and Girls Club of the Colorado River provides safe and affordable after-school and summer programs, focusing on academic success, good character, healthy choices, and having fun with a purpose. These important programs are possible through the generosity of our community. Please contact the club to learn about programs for a young person in your life or how to become involved. At the Boys and Girls Club of the Colorado River, great futures start here.
Are you looking for a clean, stylish, and comfortable salon? You can expect excellence from the award-winning team of stylists at Salon by Houston. Just see what these customers had to say. Conveniently located on Highway 95, just south of Raymar, stop by Salon by Houston today. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call 928-758-HAIR.
High School Sports Spotlight is brought to you by Barron Services Quality Experience and Family. With over 50 years of experience, Barron Services offers every client an unequaled customer experience, providing highest quality services in pest control, pool and landscaping, and commercial or residential security. For more information, visit us online at barronservices.us or give us a call at 928-758-5499. Electrum Internet, smart choice, offering 3 plans, the Einstein, Newton, and Tesla plan. Want to learn more? Visit them online at electruminternet.com or give them a call at 888-600-2450. Electrum Internet Service. Sign up today. First Call Restoration, for the very best in cleaning services for carpet, upholstery, tile, and grout. And your first call for experts in water and fire damage, with exceptional customer service. Mojave Electric Cooperative. Download the Co-op Connections card app for savings on the go. Brought to you by Mojave Electric Cooperative. Welcome to this edition of High School Sports Spotlight. This is the first game in 10 years that the Dust Devils have beat the Yuma Catholic Shamrocks. Dust Devil number 8 Delgado with the kickoff. First and 10, Yuma runs up the lane but is met with a tackle from number 2 Castillo. Zach Hammett gains yardage with a good run early in the first quarter. Good kick from the Dust Devils, scores now 3-0. Completed pass from Yuma is instantly stopped by number 22 Sean Stice. Fumbled and picked up by Mario Meza, running it all the way. Touchdown! Flag on the last play earlier, but it is ruled as a touchdown, and we have Delgado with the PAT. Second quarter, Hammett finds a sweet spot and picks up more yards. Seth Krisky rushes in for a QB run. Another touchdown for the Dust Devils, scored 16-6. Short kick by the Devils, recovered by number 32, Ryan Matson. First and 10, quick fake handoff by Krisky, and he passes it to Sam Evans. Dust Devils adding 6 more to the board, score 23-6. Dust Devils bringing in the heat. Number 11, Yuma throws the ball, but is way too high. A minute and a half till halftime. Yuma's intended pass to number 9 is intercepted by number 3, Amaro Contreras. A long bomb to Sam Evans. Second and 10, Yuma, Devils going for the zone coverage. Complete pass immediately stopped by River Valley. Very close game with both sides playing some serious defense. Caught by number 7, but taken out by Castillo. Yuma, as they try to tie up our Dust Devils, pitch to number 35, but in the nick of time, they are blocked by Devils D-line. Clock is still running, 2 seconds left. Shamrock's final pass is blocked, and they are beat by our Dust Devils. What an amazing game for River Valley. A very intense game. Final score 24-21, and that is your look at today's High School Sports Spotlight, and we'll be right back on Take 2. High School Sports Spotlight is brought to you by Barron Services Quality Experience and Family. With over 50 years of experience, Barron Services offers every client an unequaled customer experience, providing highest quality services in pest control, pool and landscaping, and commercial or residential security. For more information, visit us online at barronservices.us or give us a call at 928-758-5499. Electrum Internet, smart choice, offering 3 plans, the Einstein, Newton, and Tesla plan. Want to learn more? Visit them online at electruminternet.com or give them a call at 888-600-2450. Electrum Internet Service. Sign up today. First Call Restoration for the very best in cleaning services for carpet, upholstery, tile, and grout. And your first call for experts in water and fire damage with exceptional customer service. Mojave Electric Cooperative. Download the Co-op Connections card app for savings on the go. Brought to you by Mojave Electric Cooperative.
This segment of the morning show is brought to you by Mojave Skin and Cancer, conveniently located on Needles Highway in Laughlin and on Miracle Mile Road in Bullhead City. Visit mojaveskinandcancer.com for more information.
Did you know your local electric cooperative helps save you money at the pharmacy? Your free Co-op Connections card saves you up to 85% off on prescriptions. Just hand your card to the pharmacist to receive your discount. Members like you are saving money every day. Use the one card that does it all and save in your neighborhood.
If you have Medicare, listen up. Medicare alone only covers 80% of your costs, leaving you to pay the rest. Understanding all the options can be downright confusing. That's why I love Health Markets, your insurance marketplace. They search thousands of plans to find a plan that's right for you. Plans that have prescription drug coverage, dental and vision care. Some may eliminate your out-of-pocket costs and no monthly premium.
Health Markets. Representatives are standing by to assist you 24/7. Don't wait. Call now.
Have you been thinking about relocating your existing business or even starting a new business? Laughlin Town Center is now under new ownership. Suites are available from 800 to over 2,000 square feet. The Laughlin Town Center is adjacent to the Needles Highway. An abundance of potential customers driving by every day, and there's plenty of parking along with well-manicured trees and shrubs surrounding the property. An absolutely awesome opportunity for your future. Call Mary Ellen Viraldi at 702-298-6542.
And now, the Tri-State News with Tara Haywood.
And welcome back. As TV2 was first to report on Sunday afternoon, a motorcyclist was killed after striking an SUV head-on on Nevada State Route 163 here in Laughlin. According to Nevada Highway Patrol Sergeant Wayne Dice, the accident occurred near mile marker 12 shortly before 5 p.m. The male operator of the motorcycle was traveling eastbound when he reportedly crossed the center median and struck the westbound traveling SUV. The motorcyclist was pronounced deceased on scene. The driver of the SUV was transported to Warmsea with minor injuries. Westbound lanes of 163 were closed for several hours as NHP worked to clear the scene. NHP's fatal investigation team is currently attempting to determine if speed or a medical episode might have been factors in causing the motorcycle to cross over into oncoming traffic. Statements from friends riding ahead of the motorcyclist, however, indicate that he was an inexperienced rider. No further information, including the identity of the deceased, has been made available at this time. Just days after Boulder City Police announced a major meth trafficking ring bust that took 10 suspects into custody, BCPD shut down an unlicensed marijuana grow operation inside of city limits. A tip from an astute citizen led to the seizure of approximately $1 million in illegally grown marijuana and the arrest of 2 men on Thursday night. Boulder City Police received the report of a strange odor emanating from an industrial condo located in the 1600 block of Ann Way. Upon arrival, officers immediately recognized that odor as being associated with marijuana. A search warrant was secured for the premises and 2 suspects were arrested as they exited the unit. Inside of the unit, as you see here, police found approximately 800 pot plants at various stages of growth, weighing approximately 360 pounds, and that was along with approximately 6 pounds of processed weed. 1 pound of illegal marijuana sells for approximately $2,500 to $3,500 on the street. The Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department narcotics, street, and interdiction teams were requested to help BCPD in processing the crime scene plants and equipment. Police believe that the two suspects, Tan Youngin and Zi Cheng, may be connected to a larger organized drug ring. Both are currently being held at the Clark County Detention Center. And regarding this most recent bust, Boulder City Police Chief Tim Shea said that our community won't stand for these drug peddlers to ruin our community. We've heard the campaign, you see something, say something, and in this case, a singular voice helped prevent these drugs from hitting the streets. And he also added that he is once again proud of the dedication and commitment shown by his law enforcement officers in fighting drug crime. As we reported online this weekend, multiple units from Clark County Fire Department were dispatched to the scene of a structure fire in Searchlight that began just before 8 p.m. on Thursday night. In addition to engines from Station 75 in Searchlight, Station 84 in Calnavari, and one from here in Laughlin, 2 additional engines and 1 battalion chief from Las Vegas also responded to the reported fire at 201 Griffin Park. CCFD crews arrived on scene at approximately 8:30 p.m. and they found the home to be fully engaged. According to a statement from CCFD Deputy Chief Jonathan Wazinski, crews remained on the scene throughout the night in an area where communication was limited in order to provide updates. Thankfully, however, shortly after 5 a.m. on Friday, Clark County Fire was able to confirm that there were no injuries reported as a result of the fire. 2 adults who were displaced have been assisted by the Red Cross, and the cause of this fire has not yet been determined and damages have not been estimated. We're going to take a quick break, but we will be right back with more news.
If you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state, this may be the most important phone call you'll ever make.
I owed $87,000 in taxes. But listen.
Your tax problem is settled. You only owe $3,500.
What a great message.
If you owe $10,000 or more to the IRS or state, then you owe it to yourself to call this number. Let our experts help guide you through the process of negotiating a tax settlement. Call this number or go to tax10000.com.
The Boys and Girls Club of the Colorado River encourages you to donate local, shop local, and support local at the club's thrift store in Bullhead City. Donate your gently used items. Shop at the thrift store for great bargains to support programs for our local youth. It's that easy. Also, volunteers are always needed. The Boys and Girls Club of the Colorado River. Great futures start here.
And now, the Tri-State News with Tara Haywood.
And welcome back once again. If you haven't yet received your flu vaccine, you're urged to get one now. That message comes from the Southern Nevada Health District following the first reported influenza-related death of the season. According to the department's influenza report released late last week, a person over the age of 65 died from flu-related complications sometime during the period of October 27th and November 2nd. The death was included in the 64 reported hospitalizations that week due to the flu or flu-related illness. SNHD reports that the dominant strain of this season's influenza virus is type B. Of the reported cases, 23 persons hospitalized were under the age of 18. 26 cases were reported among those 18 to 64, and the remaining 15 cases were in persons over the age of 65. Now, the 64 cases this early in the season reflects a sharp rise over the just 12 reported cases during the same period last year. And statewide, Nevada is registering the prevalence of influenza at a local level. Once again, SNHD encourages everyone over the age of 6 months to get the flu vaccine. Well, Bullhead City once again received an enviable distinction. The Cost of Living Index Annual Average Data Report for the third quarter of 2019 was just released, and once again, Bullhead City was deemed the most affordable city in Arizona and one of the most affordable cities in the nation. According to a report that examined average prices in 268 separate urban areas, Bullhead City tallied a composite index of 91.5%, just a tick up from the 91.1 rating that Bullhead received in the last quarter. And in case you're wondering exactly what that number means, well, a city's composite index is comprised of 6 components, including the average cost of housing, utilities, transportation, healthcare, and miscellaneous goods and services. And the lower your score, the more affordable your community. According to the report, Bullhead City residents and visitors enjoy the most affordable gas, food, utilities, and retail prices. The cost of living doesn't measure local price changes from period to period, but rather changes in how local prices compare to prices in other areas from period to period. The city said that the low cost of living continues to drive the economy by looking quite attractive to new businesses looking to open new locations away from higher costs in areas such as Southern California. Orange County comes in at a whopping 151.1% and is closely followed by Los Angeles Long Beach area at 148. The 6 other Arizona cities that participated include Flagstaff, which had a state-topping score of 113.4, followed by Prescott Valley at 108.8, Phoenix 99.4, Tucson 96.9, Yuma 96.5, and Surprise at 93.1. In a statement, City Manager Toby Cotter said that Bullhead City businesses do a great job of keeping costs down with consumers in mind. From specials at local restaurants to some of the lowest gas prices in the state, he added, our city businesses care deeply about our residents, and we see that affordability over and over in these quantifiable reports. Bullhead City is proud to be one of the most affordable cities in the country, as they should be. Certainly great news there. Attention area parents, the next in a free series of parent meetings and workshops will be held tonight, Tuesday, at the Anderson Auto Group Fieldhouse. And this evening's discussion will focus on positive alternatives to punishment, and it is open to all. The workshop will also have tips to improve children's behavior, and topics will include expressing feelings without attacking character, stating expectations, and ways to problem-solve real-life situations. The workshop will be from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m., and that's Arizona time, in the classroom conference room at the Fieldhouse, which is located at 3663 Bullhead Parkway. This ongoing series is funded through 21st Century Community Learning Center grants that were awarded to Fox Creek Junior High and River Valley High Schools. And here is some exciting news for all elementary age students residing in Clark County. The 2020 Mojave Max Emergence Contest is now open. Our friends at the county tell us that Mojave Max is a real live tortoise that lives at Springs Preserve. Every fall, when the weather finally cools off, Max goes into his burrow to begin his hibernation. And then in the spring, when the weather begins to warm up, Max emerges. The student who can guess as closely as possible to the correct day, hour, and minute without going over that Mojave Max will emerge from his burrow will win the contest. All kindergarten through grade 5 students from Clark County who are enrolled in any public, private, or CCSD homeschools are eligible to participate. The grand prize winner and his or her entire class will win Mojave Max t-shirts, Mojave Max Olympic-style medals, a pizza party, a field trip to Springs Preserve, where they'll get to meet the real, live Mojave Max. And the winner will also receive a laptop computer, a Springs Preserve year-long family membership, an America the Beautiful year-long National Park Pass, and a backpack filled with outdoor goodies. That's a big prize package there. The winner's teacher will also receive a laptop, and their school will receive a trophy identifying them as the winner. Teachers are encouraged to enter guesses for all of their students, and if you'd like more information, you can visit mojavemax.org. Max.com. And that is Mojave, Mojave, Max.com. Going to take another quick break, but we will be right back with more of Take Two.
Today's morning show is brought to you by Hospice Compasses. At the heart of who we are stands compassion, integrity, and excellence. Call Hospice Compasses for more information.
Mary and Shirley both need oxygen. Shirley lost her freedom the day she went on oxygen, but Mary has the ultra-compact Inogen 1 G4 oxygen concentrator from Inogen. It's the smallest and lightest model we've ever made, so she'll always have the oxygen she needs anytime, anywhere. The sooner you call, the sooner you can reclaim the freedom and independence you deserve. Call now for your 30-day risk-free trial.
Call 800-371-3730. That's 800-371-3730.
Silver Rider, your dependable and timely transportation system in Laughlin. Scheduled routes in Laughlin 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Ride along Casino Drive and into the residential areas of Laughlin every day, all day. Silver Rider also offers senior transit with trips to Bullhead City for doctor's appointments and shopping.
We have weekly trips to Las Vegas and even trips once a month to Needles. Warm in the winter and cool in the summer. The Silver Rider fleet is comfortable, clean, and efficient.
Are you looking for a clean, stylish, and comfortable salon? You can expect excellence from the award-winning team of stylists at Salon by Houston. Just see what these customers had to say. Conveniently located on Highway 95, just south of Raymar, stop by Salon by Houston today. For more information or to schedule an appointment, call 928-758-HAIR.
And welcome back. Yeah, so there's a lot of fun stuff in the news. It's funny, we were all talking about that Mojave Max contest, and we're like, can we enter? I want to enter. I mean, that's a big prize package they have for those kids.
I know, right? It sounds exciting.
Yeah, it does sound exciting. But you know what's not exciting, I'd imagine?
I don't know.
Getting a reckless driving citation. So, one of our friends over at the Nevada Highway Patrol, in fact, he was a recent guest, Sergeant Dice was here. He let me know about a particular driver that he clocked at, get this, 113 top speed. Where? In a 35, ladies and gentlemen. You know where I'm talking about, on 163, right past the bridge. The speed limit there is 35 miles per hour. And the top speed this vehicle was going was 113. The actual clocked speed, we have a photo for you, is 106. But
wow.
He was pulled over, that's Thomas Edison, if you can see that.
Yeah.
If you're familiar with the area. But
he was going down 163 and then they turned off when he got pulled over?
113 westbound westbound 163 by Thomas Edison.
Oh my gosh.
And let me tell you, were not let go with a warning.
Oh, no.
I'm surprised they kept their car.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That is absolutely insane, absurd. Great
And
job,
unnecessary.
Nevada Highway Patrol. Great job in getting that one off.
Absolutely.
You know, that is just, and unfortunately, we asked the sergeant when he was here, have you had any recent stories? Because he always has a story of somebody going crazy out there. And didn't he tell us that he had two cars that were going side by side at like 127?
Yes.
And they weren't racing. No, they were following each other.
One was behind them and they were following. Yeah.
And he was saying, when they're going at that speed, think of how fast the trooper has to go to catch up to them.
Oh, I couldn't
imagine. You have
imagine.
to turn around and get up to them and everything. So People, really, that's just reckless. It's crazy. It's stupid. It's idiotic.
expensive.
And that is a hefty ticket right there, and well deserved. So hey, you have a nice car. You wanted to show it off and go 113 and a 35. I'm sure that you're not going to like that fine because that is a big one.
When it could have only just cost you $30 to go to the Las Vegas track and try it.
Right, exactly. Exactly. And this actually, it happened early in the morning, so maybe they saw a straight shot.
Where no one was there.
Gonna floor it, and it is, that open road is very, it calls you, right?
I
It's
know,
very
yeah.
See, I don't drive a Mustang Shelby or whatever it was, but I drive that road every day, and I couldn't imagine getting up to, unless they came flying down that hill and crossing that bridge. I mean, how do you end up that close to the light?
That's what I'm saying too. When you said that, it's true. How did they get that speed? Yeah, from the light. They must have had a clean shot.
Which I never see crossing that bridge. There's always some sort of traffic.
Oh no, I'm sorry, they were headed westbound. Oh, that explains it. Never mind.
So wait, they're going up the hill?
They were going westbound. No,
Yeah, that's up
westbound.
the
They were
hill,
yeah,
going
they
up the
would.
hill.
They're going up the hill. That's right.
Wow. And
I'm still trying
my
to.
truck has a hard time going up that hill sometimes.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They must have been coming from the parkway and just like flying
Boom.
down.
Yeah.
Green light, gone.
The luck,
Oops,
yeah.
and then the sirens.
How crazy, how dangerous, how anything could have happened.
I bet you $1 million if Sergeant Dice had somebody else pulled over, he would have left that ticket and let them go stop that guy, and it would have been worth it.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Watch him ring you up and ask for his $1 million.
That's.
I wasn't talking to him. I was talking to Terry. Nobody better call her and tell her that's the case.
That's so funny. No,
Chris.
You know, it's funny because I've heard from both Metro officers and NHP officers who said that one thing they will not tolerate is people who are just driving recklessly and speeding on 163, because those curves can be extremely dangerous. And I mean, we just saw a fatal accident with a motorcyclist. And unfortunately, since I've been here, there have been several fatal accidents on 163. And I don't think that people really understand just how dangerous it can be. And there's always excessive speed involved.
You know, just to clarify, we have some nice officers here in the area, and the fact that he didn't lose his car was Sergeant Dice being a very nice officer. And I just wanted to point that out because, like, people are like, well, why can't I get a warning? Well, you don't always deserve a warning.
Oh, well, I don't think that they would even have asked for a warning with that one. That's pretty.
No, I know, but I'm saying the fact that he didn't get his car taken away on the spot was that officer being more than generous with it.
About NHP, I saw this on their Instagram, and I thought it was the funniest thing when they're recruiting troopers.
They are
troopers, star troopers.
Let me tell you something. They are getting just so increasingly witty. I love all of their posts.
I know, they're amazing.
I follow them on social media, and their posts just brighten your day. They really do. They have the camping in the left lane, and if you read the captions or the little stories they have, they're very, very witty, and they post some great stuff on there.
They do.
Again, they do an incredible job. So, just great stories there. But that's a cute photo.
I know.
That was hilarious. That cracked me up.
That was for their Halloween. The caption said, like you said, the captions are great. We're looking to recruit some troopers for this season.
Yeah, I mean, with the cost of living in Bullhead, you know, this is a pretty appealing place for even
look at him
people from
tying
a galaxy far, far away, you know.
Although,
tying them together, Joe.
Rumor is we've had visitors in the area from far, far away.
Oh, yeah, like somebody posted that photo, what are those lights?
Yeah.
Right? And from a distance, I mean, it looks pretty daunting. It's like, oh my gosh, what
No,
is that?
it was the video over the airport. Remember that one?
Yes.
Oh, there was also
something hovering.
One time, like several years ago, I guess, Men in Black were in Needles, and
oh my gosh.
You know, wait, about that light. It was funny
Sonic
because
booms.
when I was coming back from Vegas, I don't remember, it was recently, just the last couple of weeks, and I was coming down the same hill where that person recorded that video. I saw that same light, and I go, I'm like trying to examine it, going, are they real? And then I figured out what it was. I don't even remember what it was, but yeah, I saw that same light. It was funny.
Oh, there were so many theories about what it was. Like, oh, it's police lights on the parkway, but it wasn't that. Right? It wasn't that?
I don't remember. I think
might have
it's
been.
weird how the angle, when you're coming down the hill, it's so weird how you see the city during the day and night. They're two
Yeah.
different cities.
That's very true. It's very
Yeah,
true.
it is.
I'm finally getting used to it. It took me a couple of years.
Well, talk about cities. I wish I got photos this morning. I don't know if anyone, probably Arizona people saw it, but 6 a.m. in Arizona time, the moon was... I looked up at it and I could put my entire hand over it and it was still going over my head.
Wow, I
Yeah,
love
the
when
moon
it's a
this
super
morning.
moon like that.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Incredible.
Oh, you're not going to show us the pictures?
No, I said I didn't take any.
Oh,
I was
no.
coming. Yeah, I was coming in and I didn't get any. I was just stunned by it. I
Yeah,
didn't
so
ha-
you saw it the same way. You were facing it.
Yeah.
Driving in,
Correct,
right? Because
yes.
it was on my right when I was driving in.
Yeah.
I didn't see it this morning. I was
Oh.
running behind though, and I had to stop and get gas. And
Yeah, it was 5.
Oh, so
it was like at 4:50, 5 a.m. Yeah, that's when I saw it.
Same, but oh my goodness, I can't believe we're almost out of time here.
I
But
know.
I just saw this disturbing story. I read about a Virginia doctor was arrested on Friday for allegedly performing unnecessary surgical procedures on women without their knowledge or consent. He was performing tubal ligations and hysterectomies on women without them knowing. Like without their...
Without knowledge,
Yeah,
consent.
telling them he was going to do something else. This sick man.
Where?
This was in Virginia.
Wow.
And he repeatedly did it, according to an FBI affidavit. And they began to investigate him last year after receiving a tip from a hospital employee who grew suspicious about his alleged actions.
Oh, like while he was performing the surgery, they were like, that doesn't look like an appendix removal.
Right, exactly. And he also told several women that they had cancer just to scare them and perform like complete and total hysterectomies and just...
Could you? That's
No.
disgusting.
No, and that's what, this woman is suing because it denied her the possibility of naturally conceiving a child. I mean, I cannot even imagine how horrific this must have been and how many women... they're still trying to figure out how many of these unnecessary surgeries...
That aren't even aware of it.
Right.
Because they're probably, is it in their medical records at least? Like, if they pull his medical records, did he document it? Or did he just, like, say he pulled the appendix out?
That's no, because see, one of these things says that this woman was told to undergo a hysterectomy, but she told them no, that she was going to have her ovaries removed. There's a word for it, but I don't even know how to pronounce it. It's like ovo, whatever. And when she woke up, she was shocked to find that the doctor not only performed a hysterectomy, but a total abdominal removal and cut her bladder in the process.
Oophorectomy?
And cut her bladder in the process. The woman subsequently developed sepsis and was hospitalized for 6 days. Can you imagine that?
Oh my God, no.
So that's, I think, was another one of those situations that
I
led
totally
to...
didn't think that this was going to be a story in the U.S. Like that's
No, and that
like
exactly.
a Prague or something.
Right, and that's why, I saw it this morning, and it just, that's horrific.
I mean, but what do you charge them with? Because it's more than an assault. It's a complete violation.
It is, and he destroyed lives, basically, is what he did.
Yeah.
And there was an issue with him from back in 1982.
And he was still practicing?
He was still practicing, but they had removed his, what do they call that? His privileges at one of the hospitals.
Oh, so it
in
was making the
1982. But yet his website said he was like this amazing super surgeon, and people still went to him. Like
That's
30 years later.
Disgusting. I mean, I get
Very
that there's
crazy.
laws in place, but I guess we should probably...
I know. Let's go. All right.
Alrighty, over the next 5 days. Today we have a high of 79 or 80 degrees with winds from the north-northwest at 20 miles an hour. Tomorrow, a high of 81, 79 on Thursday, 80 on Friday, and 82 on Saturday. Looking over at the west coast, we have Vancouver at 48, Seattle at 51, and Portland at 51. All with rain, and we have beautiful sunshine with no clouds here.
You know what? It's still a sunny day in Seattle. They're celebrating that Seahawks win.
I know, right? I mean, that's about as sunny as it gets, right?
Yes. Thank you, Chad.
Anytime.
Thanks, Chris.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Joe.
You're welcome.
And thank you, each and every one of you, tuning in on all of our platforms. We hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you right back here tomorrow.
Today's morning show has been brought to you by
At Golden Nugget Laughlin. Experience a new kind of reward. Sign up for the 24 Karat Select Club today.
The preceding presentation of the morning show is intended for the private use of our audience. Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the show without the express written consent of TV2 KLBC is strictly prohibited.
The Boys and Girls Club of the Colorado River encourages you to donate local, shop local, and support local at the club's thrift store in Bullhead City. Donate your gently used items. Shop at the thrift store for great bargains to support programs for our local youth. It's that easy. Also, volunteers are always needed. The Boys and Girls Club of the Colorado River. Great futures start here.